The text explained. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. The heart of man is his worst part before it is regenerated, and the best part afterward. It is the seat of principles and the fountain of actions. The eye of God is, and the eye of the Christian should be, principally fixed upon it. The greatest difficulty in conversion is to win the heart to God. The greatest difficulty after conversion is to keep the heart with God. Here lies the very force and stress of religion. Here is that which makes the way to life a narrow way, and the gate of heaven a narrow gate. Direction and help in this great work are the scope of the text wherein we have an exhortation, keep thy heart with all diligence. The reason or motive enforcing it, for out of it are the issues of life. In the exhortation we will consider the matter of the duty, the manner of performing it. The matter of the duty. Keep thy heart. Heart, in this case, does not refer to the noble part of the body, which philosophers call the first that lives and the last that dies. Rather, it is a metaphor which the Scripture sometimes uses that represents some particular noble faculty of the soul. In Romans chapter 1, verse 21, it is used for the understanding. Their foolish heart, that is, their foolish understanding, was darkened. In Psalm 119, verse 11, it is used for the memory. Thy word have I hid in mine heart. In 1 John chapter 3, verse 20, it is used for the conscience, which includes both the light of the understanding and the recognitions of the memory. If our heart condemns us, that is, if our conscience, whose proper responsibility it is to condemn. But in the text, we are to take it more generally. For the whole soul, or the inner man. What the heart is to the body, the soul is to the man. What health is to the heart, holiness is to the soul. The state of the whole body depends upon the soundness and vigor of the heart, and the everlasting state of the whole man depends upon the good or ill attitude of the soul. By keeping the heart, we mean the diligent and constant use of all holy means to preserve the soul from sin and maintain its sweet and free communion with God. I say constant, for the reason added in the text extends the duty to all of the states and attitudes of a Christian's life, and makes it always binding. If the heart must be kept, because out of it are the issues of life, then as long as these issues of life flow out of it, we are obliged to keep it. Johann Caspar Lavater's take on the text has the word taken from a besieged garrison, overwhelmed by many enemies on the outside and in danger of being betrayed by treacherous citizens on the inside, in which danger the soldiers, upon pain of death, are commanded to watch. Though the expression keep thy heart seems to say it is our work, it does not imply a sufficiency in us to do it. We are as able to stop the sun in its course, or to make the rivers run backward by our own will and power, as to rule and order our hearts. We may as well be our own saviors as our own keepers. And yet Solomon speaks properly enough when he says, keep thy heart, because the duty is ours, though the power is of God. What power we have depends upon the exciting and assisting strength of Christ. Grace within us is bound to grace outside of us. Without me ye can do nothing. John chapter 15, verse 5. So much for the matter of the duty. The manner of performing the heart is with all diligence. The Hebrew is very emphatic. Keep with all keeping, or keep. Set double guards. This vehemence of expression with which the duty is urged plainly implies how difficult it is to keep our hearts and how dangerous it is to neglect them. The motive for this duty is very forcible and weighty. For out of it, the heart, are the issues of life. In other words, the heart is the source of all vital operations. It is the spring and origin of both good and evil, just as the spring in a watch that sets all the wheels in motion.